Welcome to Magical Quiz Time with Bob. We're gonna have some fun, frolics and japes. Come along and look at my grapes. I just made that song up especially for the start of this, the big general knowledge quiz for buffoons. You're the buffoons. I'm your quizmaster, Bob. Welcome. Now we're going to have 5 rounds. Hopefully you're going to do really well. I think there's some easy ones in here. So can I say good luck? And here we go. So round 1 is called Marshmallows and Mysteries. Oh, that sounds a bit crazy, doesn't it? You can score 10 points on this round, and what I've done is I've started off with what I would call some easy questions, like what they do on Who Wants to Have a Millionaire. Because on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, they do like really easy ones. So the first 3 I think are really easy, just to get you in the swing of it. So question 1: complete the following film title. Is it actually? Can I just start that again? It's not complete. It's which of these is the correct film title? Is it A, Forrest Gump? Is it B, Wood Grump? Or is it C, Cop's Gimp? So that's what is the correct film title? Is it A, Forrest Gump, B, Wood Grump, or C, Cop's Grump? Sorry, Cop's Gimp. Oh, it's not going very well, this. Question 2. Complete the following band name. Ian Jury and the A, Blockheads, B, Blackheads, or C, Big Heads. I've got a big head. Brun, if you're playing this, you've got a big head too, haven't you, like me? So, complete the following band name. Ian Jury and the... Is it A, Blockheads, B, Blackheads, or C, Big Heads? C is just like I'm going to be a millionaire game where they do it really easy. And the last one like this, question 3, complete the following TV show title. No, it isn't complete. Sorry, which is the proper TV title? God, this is really poor so far, isn't it? Is it A, Peaky Blinders? Is it B, Unwell Squinters, or is it C, Vomiting Irises? So I'll say that again. Which of these is the correct title for the TV show? Is it A, Peaky Blinders? Oh, what, Arthur? What are you doing? All right, Tubby Shelby. Is it B, Unwell Squinters, or is it C, Vomiting Irises? Now it's going to get a little bit harder now, but not too hard because it's the first round. So continuing with round 1, Marshmallows and Mysteries, question 4. From 1964 to 1980, what country was known as Rhodesia? I'll repeat that. From 64 to 80, what country was known as Rhodesia? Question 5. One here for you, Stuart. What small edible fish is named after a large European island? That's what small edible fish is named after a large, that means big, large European island. Now, question 6 is a teaser, but I think you're going to get it. The King of Spades, the King of Diamonds, the King of Clubs. They all have one. The King of Hearts doesn't. What is it I'm talking about? So the King of Spades, the King of Diamonds, and the King of Clubs. Think about it. It's playing cards. They all have one. The King of Hearts doesn't. What is it? What is it I'm talking about? Question 7. One for all you movie buffs. Question 7. What blockbuster film had the following line in it? If you don't mind, I'm going to say this like a pirate. Arr! I used to hate the water. Arr, Jimlad. I can't imagine why. Arr! Shiver me timbers. So to translate that, what blockbuster film had the following line in it? I used to hate the water. I can't imagine why. Come on. You probably know, don't you? Right, question 8. Who was Rodney married to in the sitcom Only Fools and Horses? Oh, you Rodney Plonker! Marlene! Oh, he made me cough. Right, who was Rodney married to in Only Fools and Horses? Question 9. In the Weather Girl song, what time does it start raining men? Eh? Come on, Mary and Daisy, you'll get this. In the Weather Girl song, what time does it start raining men? Hallelujah. And the last question in this round, question 10. Muckle John, that's Muckle John, was the last official royal one in England. What? The last official royal what? So Muckle John was the last official royal one in England. What was he? So, the most you can get there is 10. Good luck with that. Do you want to have a little pause? Because we're about to go in the next round. So before we start round 2, let me just show you things that I've got in my Bob cave. Here's Ernie and Bert. Yeah, stop it. Right, let's just put that down. Ooh, right. Anyway, now we're in round 2. Now you can score 20 points in round 2. Think about that. Round 2 is called Sexy Times. Ooh. Question 1 is multiple choice, and it's question 1. Who won the first men's FA Cup? Was it A, Wanderers? Was it B, Royal Engineers? Or was it C, the Old Etonians? So that's who won the first men's FA Cup. Was it A, Wanderers? Was it B, Royal Engineers? Or was it C, Old Etonians? Question 2. Mickey Mouse was the first animated character to talk. His first words in the 1929 cartoon The Carnival Kid were A, hot dog, B, hey Captain, what you doing? Or C, life is just swell. So Mickey Mouse was the first animated character to talk. His first words in the 1929 cartoon The Carnival Kid were A, hot dog, B, hey Captain, what you doing? Or C, life is just swell. I've actually got a very good joke about Mickey Mouse, but it's also very rude, so I can't do it here. Right, we're now on to question 3. I'm being a bit put off because I'm being stared at by a dog. Question 3. Who wrote the novel The Godfather? That one. Who wrote The Godfather? Right, question 4. Bill, if you're doing this, I think this is what you tend to find quite easy, so you should pick some points up here. And I've not made it difficult. So I'm doing some capital cities for you. Just name what the capital city is of the country. You get a point for each of them. Turkey. So this is question 4. Turkey. Romania. Vietnam. Eritrea. Ooh. And New Zealand. So you get a point each of these. You can get them. The capital city of Turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Romania. Vietnam. Back in old Nam. Eritrea. That is a tough one. And New Zealand. Probably tougher than you think. Question 5, and we're sticking with countries here. Now, excluding the countries of Antigua and Barbuda, actually Barbuda wouldn't work anyway. Excluding Antigua, name the 8 countries in the world that begin and end with the letter A? So, excluding Antigua, name the 8 countries in the world that begin with the letter A, and you get a point for everyone you get. So, who can get all 8? Let's just take a little pause there. Remember, you can pause on your screen whenever you need to go boop, boop, like that. Just pause it or rewind if you want to watch this again. Just give him a little shut quiet for a minute, whatever think. You finished? No, just wait a minute. Have you finished yet? Right, I'm going to move on. Question 6. From the start date to the date of the final surrender, how long did World War II last? In years, months, weeks, and even days. And you need to get this to within a month. If you get the exact right, if you get the exact years, months, weeks, and days, you get it exactly right, you can have a bonus 2 points here. But you get 1 point anyway if you get to within a month from the start date to the date of the final surrender. How long did World War II last? Interesting, eh? Question 7. What is the best-selling flavour of soup in the United Kingdom? That's right, soup. What is the best selling flavour of soup in the United Kingdom? And can I just say, don't necessarily go for what you think may be obvious. Question 8. What is the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5 series of books? You know dogs. Oh, woof, woof, woof. So that's question 8. What is the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5 series of books? And the last question for this round is question 9. Which album title do Prince, Metallica, Jay-Z and Spinal Tap have in common? So have a think about that. Question 9. Which album title do Prince, Metallica, Jay-Z and Spinal Tap have in common? Ooh. So that's the end of Sexy Times round 2. Let's have a little musical interlude now. Zoom, just one look and then my heart went boom. Suddenly and we were on the moon, flying high in a neon sky. There you go, a bit of Fat Larry's band for you. Fat Larry was, of course, the drummer of Fat Larry's band, but never make assumptions, it might not have been him. Right, so let's get on to part 3. Pour yourself another drink. So part 3, you can get 15 points on part 3, and this round is called Spot the Difference. Question 1. What is the other name for a sea cow? Moo splosh. That's what is the other name for a sea cow? While you're writing it down, I've just realised what I've done is there are 5 sections to this quiz, but as you've probably noticed, there's no theme to any of the sections, so actually it's a bit pointless. I may as well just had one quiz, but I thought it was more exciting having sections, and it's very professional. Question 2. What is the plural of mongoose? Oh, that is tricky, isn't it? What is the plural of mongoose? Question 3. Who rode a horse called Black Bess? You can't say you've happened to ride one like that. Who famously rode a horse called Black Bess? Question 4. It was formerly known as brimstone. What do we now call it? So we used to call it brimstone. What do we now call it? See, I told you it was going to be much easier this week. Question... Hold on, what was that? That was 4. Question 5. In what film does Michael Caine say, "Not a lot of people know that"? So in what film does Michael Caine say, "Not a lot of people know that"? I didn't know the answer to this one. You'd be amazed to know. Question 6. This is a multiple choice one. Which country holds the record for the most consecutive losses without a single victory in the ICC Cricket World Cup? Is it A, Canada? Is it B, Zimbabwe? Or is it C, Bangladesh? So, see, I've got a cricket question in. I thought I must stick at least one cricket question in. So it's which country holds the record for the most consecutive losses without a single victory in the ICC Cricket World Cup? Is it A, Canada? Is it B, Zimbabwe? Or is it C, Bangladesh? Right, now question 7. I'm wondering whether... And if you get question 7 right, you give yourself an extra... No, do I give... No. No, you don't get a bonus point. Just get a normal point. Right. Question 7. If I was your age 10 years before you were born and I'm 50, how old are you? Ooh, that's a teaser, isn't it? I'll say that again. I'll say it very slowly. And then I'm going to shut up just for a minute. So, if I was your age 10 years before you were born and I'm 50, how old are you? You might want to pause me to think about it because I can't be bothered to stay silent. I really can't do it. Question 8. Which beer is made in Southwold in Suffolk? That's one there for you, Steve. That's which beer is made in Southwold in Suffolk. Question 9. Are you feeling hungry? Well, which 3 colours make up the Hungarian flag? That's it, flags. Question 9. Which 3 colours, 1, 2, 3, make up the Hungarian flag? Question 10. This is one for all you singers out there. Question 10. Falcon, broad, Azuki, winged, green, and Urad are all examples of what? Say that again. Falcon, broad, Azuki, winged, green, and Urad, that's U-R-A-D, are all examples of what? Question 11. Here's one for Mr. Bennett out there. In the Elton John song Rocket Man, what is the weather like in Mars? No checking your phones for weather forecasts. So that's in the Elton John song Rocket Man, what is the weather like in Mars? Question 12. In which 2 films, that's 2 films, and you get a point per film, 2 films, based on Stephen King novels, does Morgan Freeman have a role? So you get a point per film, in which 2 films, woo, rude! Based on Stephen King novels, does Morgan Freeman have a role? I don't mean like a role with like ham in it. I mean like a starring role. Question 13. Who was the youngest ever leader of the Labour Party elected in 1983? Oh, God. Oh, there's a little bird in the tree over there. Sorry, there was a lovely little bird. I don't know what it was. Question 13. Who was the youngest ever leader of the Labour Party elected in 1983? And then the last question in this round, and just a reminder that this round you can score 15... Well, no, you can't. Hold on, I've lost track. 15 points in this round. The last one is question 14. What number am I thinking of? 7 or 8? What I'll do, I'll come closer so you can Right, so question 14. What number am I thinking of? 7 or 8? Pull it out of my hair. Go beep, 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 beep. Yeah, has that helped? Right, so that's the end of that round, the spot the difference round. Let's have a little break. We've got 2 more rounds to go. Perhaps I'll have a little drink of rhubarb and rosehip shimmer gin liqueur. Yeah, why don't you try some? Goes tasty. I'm not actually having a drink at the moment because, you see, I'm recording this not at the time. I'm actually recording this the day before, Monday. It's Monday, is it? I think the 11th. Is it the 11th of May? 2020, and it must be about 5:30. Anyway, you didn't need to know that. Part 4 of the quiz now. There are 15 points to be gained here. Part 4 is called Urban Free Running. So question, I'm going to give you some impressions now, whilst utilising my generic pirate voice and accent, which of course is a very good pirate. It's a Cornish pirate, but who has also visited Norfolk. So you've got to guess from my impression, who am I? And you get 2 points for each correct answer. There are 3 of these. Here's the first one. So you've got to name who I'm doing. Arr, arr. It's not like that. It's like that. Arr. No. It's not like that. It's like that. Arr. Ooh. Get that? I'll do it for you one more time. So who is this? Arr, Jim lad, shiver me timbers, it's not like that, it's like that. Arr, ooh, pieces of hay, it's not like that, it's like that. Arr. See if you can get them. Right, my second impression, these are mimes, but with words. Right, who's this one? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum, Betty. Oh, yo ho ho. Ooh, whoopsie in the garden. Ooh, arr. Ooh, Betty, arr. Whoopsie in the garden. Oh, that cat. Oh, I'm going to kill you, Gromit. Oh, no, actually, that last bit doesn't apply. So, I'll do that one again. Let's just see if we can get it. Ooh, arr, arr. Ooh, shiver me timbers, Betty. Arr, arr, arr. Cat's done whoopsie, arr. And the final one, again, these are all worth 2 points, so you could really pick some points up here. Right. Give it here to me. No, give it here to me. Oh, no. Give it here to me. No, give it here to me. No, I'll give it to you in a minute. Right, so you get that one? It's giving me a sore throat. Let me just redo that for you. So, last one here for 2 points. Warrior! Give it here to me. No, give it to me. No, give it here to me. You walk the plank, shiver me timbers. No, I'll give it to you then. Yeah, you got that right. So that was that was actually questions 1, 2, and 3. Then all where you had to name them. Oh. Question 4, and I've got to have a little sip of drink now. Question 4. What is the name of Glasgow's main railway station? Is it A, Prince Street? Is it B, Duke Street? Or is it C, Queen Street? So that's the name of Glasgow's main railway station. Is it A, Prince Street? Is it B, Duke Street? Or is it C, Queen Street? Question 5. In the Beatles song Penny Lane, who keeps a portrait of the Queen in his pocket? I definitely didn't know this because I know I'm going to annoy somebody. I just don't do the Beatles. Just don't do it. I mean, what did they ever do? So question 5. In the Beatles song Penny Lane, who keeps a portrait of the Queen in his pocket? I think I prefer Boney M. Right. Question 6. In golf, how many strokes under a par is a birdie? That's In golf, how many strokes under a par is a birdie? It makes no sense even reading that sentence out. I wouldn't know. Right, question 7. This animal was mentioned in Alice in Wonderland and was last sighted in Mauritius. What is it? So I've now got 2 dogs wrestling outside with a blue Cookie Monster toy. I'll repeat question 7. This animal was mentioned in Alice in Wonderland and was last sighted in Mauritius. What is it? You see, I doubt when they do the proper quiz shows that they have 2 dogs outside wrestling over a half decapitated blue cuddly Cookie Monster toy. But anyway, there you go. Right, now they're staring in the window up. It's very off-putting. Question 8. 3 members of Duran Duran have or had the same surname. What is that surname? So 3 members of Duran Duran have or had the same surname. What is that surname? What's that surname? Think about that. Might be Hodgkinson. Question 9. What type of pastry are profiteroles made of? That's what type of pastry are profiteroles made of? Question 10. For 2 points, so you get a point for each here. What are the 2 former names of Istanbul? So there are 2 former names of Istanbul. Get a point for each one you get right. Question 11, the last question in part 4 of our quiz, is which 1960s clothing fad was named after a famous 20th century Asian statesman and politician? Those of you of a certain age should get this. So, which 1960s clothing fad was named after a famous 20th century Asian statesman and politician? Right, so that's the end of part 4 of our quiz. We've only got 1 part to go. I hope you're managing to keep up at the moment. It's been... Oh, look, you see, look. Now, I've got a Cookie Monster in here. Now, he's been bitten and he's had one arm taken off and he's had most of his stuffing removed. Just medical experiments, really. Splicing different Muppets together. But there's another one out there in a much worse state than this. Right. Part 5. Part 5 of the quiz is called I'm Mandy, Fly Me. I'm Mandy, Fly Me. Question 1. What is the common name for nitrous oxide? So question 1. What is the common name for nitrous oxide? Question 2. In the film 2001 A Space Odyssey, what is the name of the talking computer? Beep up, boop up! So that's question 2. In the film 2001 A Space Odyssey, what is the name of the talking computer? It's Yoda. Question 3, and you get a point for each one you get right in question 3. I'm going to say a number of... let's start there. For a point apiece. Are the following fish or fowl? So is it a fowl, like a birdie thing, or is it a fishy thing? Plymouth Rock. That's Plymouth Rock, fish or fowl. Buckeye. That's buckeye. Fish or fowl? California sheephead. Or Californian sheephead. Californian sheephead. Fish or fowl? Ancona. I repeat that, Ancona. Fish or fowl? Not to be confused with Ancona, West Indian hot pepper sauce. I said Ancona. And finally, snook or snook. Snook. Fish or fowl? Fish or fowl? Snook. Snook. Snook, snook. Fish or fowl. So if you get all 5 of those right, you get a point apiece. Question 4. Who was knighted aboard his ship, the Golden Hind, in 1581? 1581. That was who was knighted aboard his ship, the Golden Hind, in 1581. I've got a golden hind because the sun shines out of it. That was really good. I just made that up. That was really, really good. Question 5. Who won the first Rugby Union World Cup in 1987? The Men's Rugby Union World Cup in 1987. I put a women's football question in one of the last quizzes, and then everyone said, so that's why. Yes. Anyway, question 6. Which dog was awarded the silver medal of the National Canine Defence League, starred in a film with Eric Sykes and June Whitfield, appeared on both Blue Peter and Magpie, and now has a plaque to him in Upper Norwood? So there's a few clues in there for you. Which dog was awarded the silver medal of the National Canine Defence League, starred in a film with Eric Sykes and June Whitfield, appeared on both Blue Peter and Magpie, and has a plaque to him in Upper Norwood? Question 7. This is multiple choice. How many times a day does the average newborn baby poop? That's right. Do a little poppy out of his body. Is it A, 1 to 2? Is it B, 3 to 4? Or is it C, 5 to 10? So that's how many times a day does the average newborn baby do poopies? Is it A, 1 to 2? Is it B, 3 to 4? Or is it C, 5 to 10? Ooh. Question 8. Which Marvel superhero's real name is Steve Rogers? Wonder Woman! Oh, I keep giving the clues away. Question 8. Which Marvel superhero's real name is Steve Rogers? Question 9. What does the... Yeah. Question 9. What does the... Oh, hold on a second. I've got very dry lips. Question 9. What does the Scoville scale measure? So question 9. What does the Scoville scale measure? Question 10. Which Carry On film was set in India? Oh, matron! Oh! Oh! Question 10. Which Carry On film was set in India? Question 11. In Cockney rhyming slang, how much money is a pony? That's in Cockney rhyming slang. One for you here, John. How much money is a pony? Question 12. In which country is Rioja wine produced? So in which country is Rioja wine produced? See, these are so much easier. There should be some really high scores here. I've really tried to dumb it down for my audience. Question 13. Which US state is the Disney film Lilo and Stitch based in? So Lilo and Stitch, actually a very good film. Which US state is that based in? Question 14. What nationality is my doppelganger, Justin Bieber? So basically by nationality I mean, where's Justin Bieber from? What country is he from? Question 15. Which UK city is situated further west? Bristol or Edinburgh? So that's which UK city is situated further west? Bristol or Edinburgh? Right, and then the last question. This is the last question of the whole quiz. It's who wrote the song, and you have to think about this carefully. Who wrote the song Flumpy Flumpy Hot Potato, I Like Your Arms? So I'll read that again. Who wrote the song Flumpy Flumpy Hot Potato, I Like Your Arms? There's a teaser to finish off the quiz. Right, well, look, good luck with that. And for that last lot of questions, let me just see how many. I don't know how many points were available there for you. I can't be bothered to add it up. Anyway, good luck. I'm finish going back through it and work out what answers. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to record the answer session, and then you can log on, have a look at that, and then mark your own. Okay? And there'll be further instructions on the next one. I've been Bob. You've been absolutely amazing. You've been a brilliant audience. Way! Way! Right, bye-bye. See you in a bit.